Hello there, and welcome to KnowThyselfUniversity.net's book reviews. This particular segment is actually the intro that's going to go in front of all of the intro book reviews. So for this next 30 videos, you're going to see a lot of books that we're going to bring up, and I'm going to show you why it's helpful in my life and could be helpful in yours also. And in this intro, I wanted you just to know that this gives you an opportunity to get the books that we're going to be talking about and let you know why we're doing the books, but also to let the authors of these books know that once we do get into the in-depth portion of the book reviews, we're not going to just sit there and read page for page of your books. We want to basically just highlight your book and basically be a good commercial so that we can refer other people to these particular books and other books you may have. So we're not going to just sit here and just give away your whole book for free online. That's not what we're about. But we want to highlight certain books just so that people can get a taste of what we like to get into in order for us to know ourselves better and to know Thyself University. That is how you know the universe. And this particular book, I'll be quick, that for this month, we're going to be highlighting Shawn Stevenson's book, the Sleep Smarter book. It includes a 14-day plan for you to get restful sleep and why it's important. 21 essential strategies to sleep your way to better body, better health, and bigger success. Shawn Stevenson with the foreword by Sarah Gottfried. This is this month's highlighted book that we're going to be showcasing. So you're going to see this for all the other videos. Okay, sit tight, enjoy, please subscribe, share, and comment on other books that you might want us to review also. Peace. Now, this one isn't a whole book. I am a sucker and super freak when it comes to these quick study guides. Now, a lot of you probably recognize these. You can get them I pick up these at different bus stops. Like different truck stops have them. Of course, different bookstores. But like this one is the Bar Charts Incorporated world's #1 academic outline, and this one is about Arabic grammar. Now, there's a couple of these we're going to get into. Like the next one I'm going to do is vitamins and minerals with these, and I've got hundreds of these just laying around the house. I just pulled out a couple of them. I'm going to do one from pharmacology. That's in my health, for people that want to get into the health stuff. So I'm going to give it the same respect as we do books. We're not going to sit here and just read it word for word. We're going to go through it enough so that you can start getting these also. Anybody who's serious about, they've got these on the Constitution of the United States, parts of the body, the musculature of the body, all the muscles in the body, all the bones in the body. I've got one that breaks down the circulatory system into I'm looking at these numbers. But I've got hundreds of these. Some of them I've just found that I got to get some more. It looks like they got wet. It's hard to get wet because they're laminated pretty well. But I got one that just got crushed. It was in storage stuff. But I took one Arabic class. Of course, I was learning on my own. And anybody who bought my best-selling CD for years, my 6-language intro, which I actually have up there, you can see. And it's a very simple one. I used to put music in between the different lessons. And actually, you can go back and see the videos. I broke them up with different languages. It would basically talk the basics of Spanish, French, Chinese, Korean, Arabic, and Swahili. 6-language intro. And I was looking for something that when I went to California that I can sell to pretty much anybody. Anybody that might want something for their children, might want to just pick up a couple of phrases for themselves. It didn't get that deep, but it gave you a basics. And especially I saw a lot of sisters, going to like the Korean store, but they don't even know how to say hello. So the people selling to you, they're learning English, but you don't know one word in their language. And I wanted people to find out if you just said, "Año," say "Año haseo," Chebao, you know, whatever, different words in Korean. You're in there every day buying God knows what hair and all this type of stuff, you know, whatever women buy in those shops, mainly like hair and beauty supply stuff. But just say hello in somebody's language. And people who did it, they found out that, man, they started the rapport between shop owner and customer was tightened. Same thing with Arabic. You know, there's a lot of people who are the Muslim faith here, and they're learning the prayers, and they wanted to learn more of the Arabic. But mine was basically, you know, basic hi, bye, please, thanks, what's your name, my name is, type of stuff like that. And I finally took a class, Forest Park College, community college in St. Louis, and a very good teacher from Syria. I wonder how she's doing, because she's from Aleppo, and we all know that Syria for the last couple of years has been going through it. There's a lot of war going on, but it was interesting. No matter what you think about the what's going on in the so-called Middle East, there are people down to earth who have family there, who they're citizens here or may have dual citizenship. They might be working here, like this professor. And it was during a time where everything first kicked off in Egypt. A lot of people who stick with the news, you remember the spring uprising or whatever in Egypt. And things weren't really happening near Syria yet. And we always ask, how's your mom doing in Aleppo? And, you know, she's doing fine. And, you know, I mean, it was an excellent class. But once again, it was the same semester I was taking Russian. And I think it was in winter time. So even though I didn't miss a lot of classes like the Russian class, I had a lot of meetings at that same time. And I had to miss a lot of those classes. But this class, it was snowing all the time. And it was only once a week on a Tuesday. So I missed so much. And I really, really needed and wanted to hear the pronunciation and stuff like that. But I was getting pretty good. I like it. But I saw this because I'm going to go back into it. And we can go over the numbers, pronunciation, and alphabet. I'm just going to read a little bit before I conclude this one, because once again, this is just an intro. And we'll go deeper into it. But Arabic is spoken in the following places as a one, first or second language: Algeria, Bahrain, Chad, Comoro, Djibouti, Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Oman, Palestine, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, Sudan, Syria, Tunisia, the United Arab Emirates, Yemen, and the Western Sahara, Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. Arabic is also widely spoken in Cameroon. I didn't know that. I was with a woman from Cameroon. I know they speak French. The Central African Republic, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Malta, Nigeria. Yep, the northern part, that's where the Hausa are. Senegal, and Israel. Dialects are divided into 4 groups: Maghreb, North Africa, but not Egypt. Egypt and the Sudan is another one. The third one is Lebanon, Jordan, and Syria. And the fourth one is Iraq and the Arabian Peninsula. Author's note: Arabic is written and read right to left, words followed by I forgot what that means. I don't know if you can see it right here. We get into it. Followed by this symbol means plural. And we're going to learn the Arab alphabet. For me, it's going to be a refresher. And I'll show you some things that I did to help me memorizing the letters. For those who already know the letters, you know, what looks like a boat. There's the little dot on it was a boat with a button on the bottom. I put it in my mind that that's a boat. A boat with 3 on the top is like 3 little tops and stuff like that. And it also has a th sound. Now, I did things like that because for me, I need to have something visual to help me memorize it, because I don't do well just memorizing stuff. For me, I can memorize anything once I put a certain picture to it. And that's where we're going to get into mnemonics and things like that. Then diphthongs, short vowels, tonguing, nunation, doubling of the short vowels, long vowels, isolated form. So, going through the alphabet. We're going to go through the roots, weak and strong letters. A lot of this, if you're into linguistics, you're going to really like. I like getting to the linguistics of different languages. It helps me when I'm studying it. Then we're going to go into nouns, adjectives, and pronouns, prepositions, and then certain verbs, verb tenses. Verbs, continues, imperfect tense. Yeah, it gets pretty deep. And numbers. So what we'll probably start with is the alphabet and the numbers. And then we'll get deeper into the other things. Because they've got things in here that we way past what we were doing in class, because there's only so much you can do. And then we had DVDs that went with the class that we had to study also. But yeah, this is going to be fun. So this is the world's #1 academic outline. Joseph Levy, PhD, is the author of this particular one. Let me see. Note to student: this quick study guide is intended as an online only, and as such cannot include every aspect of this subject. It is intended for use as a supplement to coursework and textbooks, not as a replacement for them. Some entries may vary due to differences in regional dialects, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we're going to have fun with it. And I'll give you their customer hotline and your feedback and all that type of stuff. Free downloads. I got free downloads and hundreds of titles at quickstudy.com. Yeah, we're going to go through. I'm going to go ahead and probably jump into a couple of the other ones. I'm going to do the pharmacology and vitamins and minerals one right now. But this is the Arabic one we're going to be doing. Well, thanks again for joining us today at KnowThyselfUniversity.net's online school. Hopefully this book review, or this intro to the book review, wet your whistle a little bit and gave you an insight of what we deal with when we deal with a lot of these books, and show the significance that a lot of these books and what reading really does is very, very detrimental to your health if you're not reading books these days. But please subscribe, share, and get these books so that we can talk further once we get deeper into these books. Once again, this has been Lorenzo McCoy. Share, subscribe, comment, and let everybody know this is the place to be for reading books.